Hey there, passive income enthusiasts. How y'all doing tonight? This is Cashmagnet coming at you on my new date and time. I do plan on being on time in the future, but with my recording program here, I can either go live or I can do a pre-recorded. Well, I was doing a pre-recorded apparently, so I was having a huge fail going on, and I don't know what my brain was thinking, so that's why I was chuckling so bad. Hopefully, that's not like a little prelude to a fail of a show. So, how is everybody tonight? Everybody good? Hopefully so. Got a little just for fun. That gaming. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Darren. Phone farming. How you doing? John. Welcome. Deacon Griffin. That's a new name, I do believe. I don't think I've seen you in the stream before. Welcome. Well, before I really get into babbling too much, I want to say we got a pretty interesting show coming up tonight, dealing with the macro and some automation. Now, before I get into that, I'm gonna say something real quick. Actually, I don't think I ever really say anything real quick, but we'll give it a shot. Now, before I get started, I want to give a huge thank you and huge kudos out to $0100. I should have got his full name, and I didn't. Or more of his name, but I did not. He is the one that made this macro I've been testing for a week. And others have been testing it as well. So that's what we're going to discuss tonight is his macro that he has shared with us. And I give him so many kudos. I spent some time with him on Saturday, I think it was. And working with this. Now, if you guys weren't here for last week's show, you didn't see what I was working on. And what it is, so we've been battling the whole Cashmagnet data, and the Cashmagnet data has got to be dumped every day, otherwise you're going to run into bugs. Now, what we're also running into is we're running into, on our 16 gigabyte phones, we're running out of space. So that's also frustrating. And it's hurting our earnings because of it. So what he designed was, this is kind of like most any other automation. Your phone this is going to make your phone do certain stuff. And this is $0100. I didn't meet this guy until like this past weekend, or maybe it was even late last week. Real fantastic guy for sharing his work like this. I can't give him kudos enough. And then, because I wanted something a little more specific than what he runs, he actually sat down with me for quite a while, and we worked out a new version, for me at least. What I would like to end up doing is probably releasing 3 different versions of this. And I'm going to explain why. So, in a nutshell, and I get a couple of videos I'm going to show y'all on how it runs. But in a nutshell, this does not directly affect any Cashmagnet earnings. This is all indirect. So I've kicked this around for about a week. You know, how do I feel? Do I feel like it's actually automating Cashmagnet? Because there could be a case made that it actually does automate Cashmagnet. But I don't think it does. I don't think so. So that's the stance I'm taking tonight. Is I don't think it's automating. I don't think it's designed to. It doesn't make Cashmagnet run better as an app. It makes your phones run better. That's what it does in the long run. So, but I'd like to come out with a version where, because it actually logs you into Cashmagnet, and it will actually start Cashmagnet. But is that really automating? You know, I personally don't think so. I don't. Now, I would like to come out with a version that does not have it. The version I'm actually going to release, or actually am releasing tonight, is more or less the same exact version that 0100 $sign made, with just a slight correction on it. The third version is the version that I'm running, and I'll show you that in a video. Now, my version will require you to buy the premium version of the Automate app, which is like $3. Well, for us with multiple accounts, of course, you have to buy it multiple times, and it is kind of a nightmare to deal with. So before I get into these videos, I'll just hop in the stream and see if see who I missed. See if we got any questions brewing here. Go Astros World Series. There's Astros? Must be some kind of that baseball thing? Never heard of it. Vex is back again. Nice to see you, Vex. Welcome. Oh, Deacon is Vex. Ah, he's one and the same. We got Steven. Durant Gaming, you will get that macro tonight if you so desire. Albert, welcome. Okay. Now, I guess Phone Farming's got a really good question here. It works for Android Lollipop without root. Oh, this is not root, so you don't need root. We can't run rooted phones anyway. Now I'm gonna put out a huge disclaimer here, and I actually should have said this before. This specific macro works with Aristo 2s. Now, it might work with other apps or other phones. It might work with Lollipop, might work with Marshmallow. I don't know. Now, I did have to, actually, I shouldn't say Sean, who I collaborate with a lot, he changed one little line to make it work with the LG G5s. I'm going to tell you, I don't know what phones this is going to work with, and I'm going to tell you flat out, I don't know enough about the macro to troubleshoot for you. So I'm going to leave that out there. This is where you're either going to have to learn on your own or find somebody with the expertise to help you out. So I hate to leave you just sinking right there, but that's what it is. I mean, I can't help you out. If you have an Aristo 2 or if you have an LG G5, I can absolutely help you out because I know how to get those to work. But I have not put this on any other phone. I have not put this on my my Samsungs. I haven't done that. I haven't put it on my Note 5. I have not done that either. Durant Gaming, yes. Ooh, my bad. You already have the link for the download. Yes, I do. So I do have the link down below already for the macro and for the 3 other programs that you're going to need with it. We got Scott Thomas. Nice seeing you. Hometown Dispatch. Good. Quick thoughts. In 30 days, I made $120. I just cashed out the last 10 for this month. I respect that, but man, I can't do surveys. I really can't. Can't do that. Yeah, just for fun, I was just trying to be funny there. On the Astros. I used to follow baseball pretty close. Let's see. I know I missed some stuff here. Because I knew I missed Rashawn talking. I talked to just for fun, I talked to a Straight Talk person who sent me some cheap phones, my area phones that are cheap. That's great. That's awesome, getting cheap phones. Rashawn Penn, I got banned on Current today after a $25 cash out. Yesterday running the newest version. What? What's that all about? Wow. My Current app updated itself. I was not overly thrilled with that part. Steven, you do have to buy it multiple times if you have multiple accounts. That's what I had to do. But, I mean, if I did it wrong, I did it wrong. No big deal. I'm not going to worry about $6. Mark, I signed up for a new AA Music account and Spotify account, and when I downloaded Spotify on another IP, it instantly logged me into a Spotify account from my first IP. Oh, Mark, I bet because you had your email on that second phone. I bet that's why. Just for fun, the other day, my PayPal got terminated for 1 day because they asked for a son because I was getting money out of where. Okay. Scott Thomas, I almost missed live stream again. I'm playing
Battlefield 5 on PC. Haven't played that in eons. Hometown discount. Mark, did you log into Spotify with your Google account? Oh, Trader Geo, welcome. An Alcatel TCL LX. I'll take a look at that, but I'm going to assume that's going to be not a very good phone. Anybody else running that phone? Well, 16 gigabit, huh? I got it at Best Buy. That's not bad. I'm going to assume you got a better price than $30. Hopefully you did. But anymore, I'd say, yeah, you know, I guess it kind of depends what you're going to use it for. That's almost, it's an Oreo, so you cannot use that for Cashmagnet. That is basically the same stats as a Majesty Pro. Not a bad phone, but it just depends on how much you actually paid for it. Let's see. Durant Gaming. I am waiting for things to arrive from China so I can share my project running phones without batteries. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, Thomas, I really do hate and make myself do them because Earn Honey banned me. Yeah, that sucks. Hello, Rashawn Desai. How you doing, buddy? And there's Sean. Sean is the... Maybe I shouldn't throw Sean underneath the bus. He'll have 50,000 people sending him messages. Scott Thomas, AA Music, I'm running one phone, one account. Can we run more? No. Nope. Nope, not right now. Not till they open up the other streams on it. And, you'll just, I think Mark did it because he had a second IP to do it with. John Click Phone Farm. AA running a lot faster with premium. First 3 months free. Then $10 plus tax after that. Yeah, it's definitely not worth running the $10. No way. And then you got to really be careful that you remember to cancel your account. Okay. So how about if we get into that video? Oh, we got 23 people here tonight. All right. I like seeing that. People want to watch my little home movies of what I kind of took with the phones. Should we get to rolling with that? Before I actually get to rolling with that, how about if I say something like, I would appreciate if everyone were to give me a thumbs up right now. Come on, I'm giving you some great content here. And I'm sure all you folks are all subscribed, aren't you? I hope so. And be sure to ring that bell. Now the question is, did you all actually hear a bell? There, trying some funky new stuff here. Okay, so let me get into. Okay, let me get into this. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
Yep, let me start this over. Oh, I don't know what I got going on here. Hold on, give me a little bit. Oh boy, why do we got that tipped on its side? On. Why isn't that? Hold on, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why that's doing that. I don't think you guys want to watch it tipped on its side, do you? And I don't know why those little buttons aren't working. That's what I thought I was doing, was using the rotation. I guess we all want to listen to it in English, don't we? Well, who? Give me a little bit here. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I didn't look at it beforehand. Oh, I said just skipping forward like that. That's annoying. The other one's going to be like that too. Okay, I'm going to play this video, and I'm sorry it's going to be on its side, but hopefully you guys get the gist of it. So what I do is, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shut off the audio to it. I didn't really care for the audio. So what you got to do is you got to import a file, and this is the Automate app. So again, sorry that's tipped on its side. And so I have multiple files of it. And so this is the one that I'm using. This best 2. So basically, now here's an important thing. Gotta shut this log file off. Otherwise, it's going to fill up your phone. And then you start it. So it's gonna want permissions from you when you go to start it. And you'll see there's 2 permissions already right underneath, right there. So right now it started the kill app. And so the kill app is now killing all the processes on your phone. Now, when you do set up the kill app, you do have to make sure and put automate as an exception to it. And that'll be straightforward. There it dumped the cache. Right here is dumping the Cashmagnet app data itself. So we all know this process can take a little bit of time with some of these, like with the Cashmagnet app data. And see, it just cleared the app data, and now it's opening up Cashmagnet itself. So I mean, that's it. That's it. Now I'm gonna show I'm doing another phone at the same time because because it's going to show my login information. Y'all know I don't do that. So, but you have to activate your Google Drive. And there it is. So this is still all automatic. So it just signed into Google. Now we get the complimentary crash of Cashmagnet, which is just absolutely normal. And when it fully starts up, it's going to be really quick. It's going to hit the start button, and then it's going to hit that little fast. Bam, bam. I mean, that's it. Now the other video is going to be probably worse because I'm trying to. I don't know why it did that. I'm still working through my new phone, so you gotta give me a little break, if you would. Shoot. Don't. Give me a second. I got too much stuff opened up here. Gotta download the second video. No, maybe I won't be downloading this video. It did want to download it before, so yeah, it's still downloading that second video. But I am going to be doing a standalone video as well, and I can show you some of the stuff here. And there's also videos out on this. But let me tell you something here real quick with this automated stuff. Or premium no longer working. Okay. Now, if you're going to end up having 30 different blocks, and I'll show you that. Okay, so this is what the process is going to kind of look like up here. Each one of these are blocks. And what's attaching each block is what they call a fiber. And then it's got different processes that it goes through. Now, what I was going to show you, and I don't know why this video is taking so long because it's not a very long video. I don't know why it's taking forever to actually load. Kind of frustrating that it is. Shut off my Wi-Fi. My network run it. If that actually works. That's my Wi-Fi when I'm doing a show gets bogged. So what's I think Steven or somebody asked what's the difference between the different versions I currently have. Not a whole lot. Just that my version runs twice a day at a specific time. Now, the version that $0100 made, that version runs every 6 hours. And it's not like it runs at 6 in the morning, 12, 6 in the afternoon, and then midnight. Whenever it gets done running, the time before, it starts a timer. So it can run on some really odd times. And I didn't want that. I wanted to be around for it. You know, I wanted to be around for in case there was problems. I didn't want half my I didn't want half my farm offline, just because there might have been a slight issue with how the macro runs. So, and that's easily changed. Boy, wish I could get into this. But, the 3 different things 4 different things you're going to need is down below in the description of the video. We got the automate. That's what's going to be running all this. There's the kill apps. That's going to kill all the processes. Now, that being said, I've been seeing quite a few bugs compared to what I've been seeing lately. And this kill apps, what it's doing, it's shutting down all the apps, but it's not closing them. So I'm wondering if I need to close them. If I need to figure out some way to automate where it closes all the apps. I don't know if that's a problem. That's something I'm going to be testing in the next few days. Okay, so there's the automate. Now, we included this Launcher 3 in it, or I should say he included the Launcher 3 in it. I guess to make it easier for the app to run. I actually like that, Launcher 3. It gets rid of all the other crap out there, on your phone. And, you probably saw, see, oops, there you go. So what I do is I throw everything down here at the bottom. Why that Play Store is not down there at the bottom as well is beyond me. I like to have everything right there. And see, I don't care about the rest of this stuff. And see, there's only 2 screens on here. So I'm curious what you guys think, and if you're going to be able to run it on your phones and so forth. Now, one thing, and this stinks because I'm trying to get this video to upload, is one thing that's not included is you will have to put in your, if you don't have a Google account, if you don't have a Gmail account, you're not going to be able to use this. You got to have a Gmail account because it's going to, well, I guess it could, I bet it can't. You're going to want it to automatically sign in with your Google Plus account. And so it's got to be, you got to put that in one of the blocks, and it's block 19. Block number 19. That's very important to remember. And it's got to be a Gmail account. Okay. Hopefully everybody gets that. Let me hop into the stream here because I'm sure y'all have some questions here. Ben Smith, I just started farming with 3 phones. Hey, awesome. Great to hear that. Okay, let's see. Just for fun, what phone is good to buy that's like 40 or under that work for Cashmagnet? Aristo 2. Actually, I'd go with an LG G5. But it's got to be an LG G5 Sprint version, not by the AT&T version. Roshan Desai, and only 3 likes? What? What are you guys doing? You're killing me. Only 3 likes tonight? Wow, I'm giving you out some incredible info. This is info y'all should be sharing with your friends and family on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
Cashmagnet, the internet browser keeps popping up and not going to Play Store. To download, disable internet browser. It works better. See, that's a Samsung thing. Yep, there you say it. S7 active, cannot disable browser. I force stop and Cashmagnet auto opens it and not Play Store. Wait, so let me see if I get this right. S7 active, cannot disable browser. See, the problem is it's not showing in the S7 actives. It's showing the Galaxy Store, and there's no way to disable the Galaxy Store. So that's why I'm getting rid of my S7s this week. Albert, I got my 120. Jesus, wow. 127 IP address with a 1300. No, F3. Oh, what? I don't know what that's. What's the upload speed? Oh, wow. Upload speed of 75. That's impressive. That's sick. You're going to be spending a lot of money buying a lot of phones. Let's see. Okay, sorry. They have a really terrible way of scrolling down through this live chat, and it's just awful because it's so easy to lose my place. It says when I open Spotify, Google Smart Lock, and shows my email from another IP. How do I unlock Google Smart Lock? Ooh, I don't know anything about that. Albert, I'm only running Cashmagnet on 5 IP and Honeygain. Yeah, Albert, I'll be interested to see what you're making off of Honeygain. But the question is Honeygain going to crash your network like what happens with Mark and I? Be on the lookout for that. Albert, what's your ISP, by the way? $140 monthly, $100 for 300 down, and $75 up, $40 for all the IPs. So wow, that's sick. That's what I'm paying. I want to move where you live there, Albert. Let's see. I'm going to get this really good high gaming router for a lot of IPs and. Scott Thomas, the only IP, the only router I would suggest for a bunch of IPs is Ubiquiti. No, don't mess with other routers. You'll regret it. I think my routers is at its max with all what I have hooked up to both routers. Well, it's probably your access points that you're dealing with. It's probably not your routers. Albert, I have 40 phones. Setting up what's best for me passive. Oh, well, whatever you can put on those 40 phones. If you can put Cashmagnet on those, I'd say, yeah. I have 29 phones, 1 Roku, now 1 computer, other PC died, and I quit farming on my main gaming PC. You should actually be fine with 25 phones. I think, Mark, how many phones are you running right now? 40, 60 on one access point? Okay. Sorry, I lost my spot. Albert, what's up with watch and install and Cashmagnet that's not working? It's I'm going to assume you're talking about Samsung phones right there. There's an issue going on with the Samsungs. I am using okay. Do you set up a farm specific Gmail? Yes. That's an excellent question there, Ben. I I have multiple Gmail accounts just for phone farming. Really all three of my Cashmagnet accounts are specific to just Cashmagnet. I don't use them for anything else. Trader Geo, thanks for the thumbs up, buddy. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll gladly sell you my junky S7s. One's got the battery ripping out of the back. To disable Galaxy Store, use ADB PM disable? You don't have to root your phone, you're just getting in with the ADB? Just for fun. I wish one day when I retire, I'll still have my phones for pocket money. And I'll be pushing an ancient old man by the time you turn drinking age. Oh, okay. Durant Gaming, I'll take a look at that. I'll find the process with APK inspector and the PM disabled with ADB. Honeygain won't crash it. Well, Mark and I will disagree with you on what Honeygain will and will not crash. Oh, Albert, really? AT&T? I just called them last week. They said they couldn't hook me up with AT&T. Really mad about that. Because not that long ago they said I actually could. But it was like really terrible. It was like 48 megabyte internet. But I'm really, if I really could, I would be quitting Spectrum right now. Scott Thomas, I think Honeygain crashing network might be the router. It absolutely is the modem, actually. What's going on with the modem is inspecting every package and it's bottlenecking. So it sucks. It really does. And as Mark found out this week, he called and complained, and they brought him out a brand new modem that was the same exact one that he was trying to replace. So it's the problem. It's Spectrum. Spectrum just does not care. You cannot buy your own modem and use. They told me no. So now I'm just kind of waiting for a local company here in Nebraska to actually come in. I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait. Hopefully not much longer. No, it'll probably be a couple of years. So see where phone farming is in a couple of years. Oh, hi, Digital Farmer. Welcome. I have 25 phones on one AP and 5 on 5 different VLANs. Yeah, you're all good there. Like Mark here running 60 devices and all but one is a 2.4. Yeah, Mark's really killing his. He's beating on his network pretty bad there. It should work way better if it is access point high-end router with 1 point. Well, see, Scott, the thing is you got to remember there's a big difference between a router and an access point. Like Mark and I, we run our Ubiquity. All our stuff is Ubiquity. So we're running AP/AC lights for the access point, and then we're running the Ubiquity AP12 AC 12Ps. Or that's still not right. Whatever it is, they're 12Ps. And
you know, the modem and the access points, they're supposed to be in bridge mode, so they just flow perfect. Albert, you know what I would do? What I would do is I would do 10. Like 10 right out of the gate. Just put them all sequential. And then I would get creative after that. I wouldn't worry about the first 10 at all. Has anyone tried their own modem and see if it works? Because I did see Spectrum modems. No, I haven't done that. You can use your own modem. It needs to be programmed. See, that's the problem. Is now you got to remember we're talking about Spectrum business here. We're not talking about Spectrum Internet. We're not talking the personal stuff. So they have different rules for it being business. Mark, Honeygain crashes my network. I've had Spectrum come to my place twice and switch modems out, and it still didn't help. Yeah, see, you know, Mark's going through the same thing I went through before. So, you know, Ben Smith, my IP has the needed settings to set up my cable modem. See, that's cool. Now, Ben, you just need to get like 80 phones like you know, some of the rest of us. So you can get so you can start paying like $140 a month for business internet. Oh yeah, Mark runs the APAC Pro, not the Lite. I forget about that. Big B, how you doing? You just can't use the phone line with a new modem with Spectrum. I don't use their phone stuff. Hey, music is really gonna zap your Wi-Fi if it's on 2.4 gigahertz band. Yeah, you know, Goat City, you're absolutely right. You know, it's going to really push a lot more data through, a lot more than like what Cashmagnet was. And you know, Cashmagnet really does not use that much data compared to, I guess, compared to probably the music. Especially when they start opening up the new, you know, the second and third, or the second, third, and fourth streamers on it. You know, that's what's going to be nice. Going to be really curious to see what happens with AA music then. John, get a second business line. You know what I'd be afraid of is that Cashmagnet would say, "Oh," or Spectrum would say, "Oh, that's fine and dandy, but you have to get another 13 sequential," and then that would put an end to that conversation. I haven't gone that route. It's a conversation I do absolutely need to have with them. Just for fun, do you not receive my comments with the link? No, part of with YouTube is y'all can't post links in the chat. They strip those links out. AP is your Wi-Fi. I must be logged. Oh well, legged. I don't know. I don't know. It took me a while to get the comments going.
Ben, sorry I keep asking. Keep asking what? No, this is what the whole second part of this live stream is all about, is asking questions. Do you do Spectrum? Want it to match with setup? I'm not sure what you mean there, Albert. Digital Farmer, those with Ubiquiti Edge routers, have you enabled? Yeah. Oh no, actually no, I don't know. Yeah, I think we did the offloading. I think Josh did the offloading. Just for fun, yeah. Send me an email. That's fine. I'm okay with you guys sending me emails. Now, sometimes I'm not always. I don't always get back to you in a timely fashion. And if you do send stuff like on Reddit, I definitely, that could sometimes take a week to do. Ben, sorry I keep asking, but how do you do taxes? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you ask that before. And don't apologize for asking questions. Ask away. Ask as many questions as you all want. How do I do my taxes? Well, every single dime that you bring in with phone farming is actual taxable income. Now, there used to be a big phone farmer last year that had no idea what he was spouting off about and told people, you don't have to claim the gift cards as income. And he was absolutely wrong. You know, he had no facts backing up his four wrong, misguided claims. And, you know, the thing is, what income do you have to claim? Now, see, I claim all of it. I claim every dime of it. Now, do I suggest everybody do that? I don't think you have to. I don't think you really have to. Do you need to claim income if you're not getting a 1099? You know, I don't know. You know, with me, I run a business from home, and so I'm very meticulous with my income and my taxes, and so everything goes to my accountant. And he really chuckled when I started handing him bills for stuff last fall, when I bought $1,000 worth of phones on Black Friday. Asked me if I had lost my mind. And I kind of told him, yes, I did. So, you know, that's the big thing is, you know, should you claim something like worth $100? No, I wouldn't worry about that. Okay, give me a minute there, just for fun. Probably not even logged into that email. So I guess it's you know kind of up to you. You know, on claiming taxes. Like, you're not going to get any tax forms from Cashmagnet because A, they're from Ukraine, and B, they don't care if Americans go to jail. I don't know if they care or not. I was just trying to be funny there. Maybe I wasn't funny, but I thought I was. So, okay, no. That is not the right LG G5. Just for fun's looking at some phones, and I'm really recommending the LG G5. And The only LG G5 I recommend is the Sprint version. It's just the LG. Okay, here. Actually, here. We'll do this. We'll do this. Oops. You don't want to refresh that page, do we? We're going to do that. That's just kind of silliness. Okay, here we go. There. Oops. Actually, let me change that. What? Why isn't the Sprint there? Huh? I don't know where the Sprint went to. Unless these are all the Sprint already. Nah, that's a Metro PCS. I don't know why there's... And I don't know where the Sprints are. Are they all gone? Y'all better leave me some phones this week. Off there. Need to buy 7 of them. But there, there's the link for these LG G5s. But oh, holy smokes, man! I can't even read, can I? Oh my golly! Yep. Digital Farmer right there. LG G5 VS992. That's exactly it right there. And I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I was throwing out there Aristo 2s. It just wasn't computing. It was not working in my head whatsoever. I apologize for that. So there's the eBay link for the LG, and exactly what Digital Farmer said, the VS992s. Okay, let's go back. We're pushing an hour, so let's see how much we can get through. If you guys get any more questions, throw them out there, and while I go through the stream here, I'll get to yours. Albert, I think what you're asking, Guru, do you Spectrum want to do match with setup? No, I would be. That's why I got a 12P, is so I could get more ISPs if I really wanted to, if that's what you mean. With Xfinity, they had to reset up my biz modem. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, John. I've had Spectrum out 3 or 4 times, and they're not going to work on us. Mark, I will tell you, I've received email from Swagbucks that they do not report the income to the IRS, and said you don't have to claim their income, which is a beep. That's crap. If you get audited, they're going to ask you, where are you coming up with this big income or any of this income? I made over $1,000 1 year. Yeah, maybe it's closer to $1,500 in my first real big year of Swagbucks, and I absolutely reported that as income. Hometown Dispatch, the link that I put in for the automate flows, I only put one link down there. I did not put the other 2. I will probably do a standalone show sometime this week. Probably I'll try for Saturday, but don't hold your breaths, on that. yeah, I'm shoving more and more stuff onto my plate right now, and so I have a tough time following through when I say I'm going to do something. So I apologize. Digital Farmer, that's all I have. LG till LG G6 comes down in price. Yeah, I'm so jealous about that. You know, I love my Aristo 2s, but I would be fine going to all LG G5s. You know, the specs are better. The price really isn't that bad. Trader Geo Aristo 2 price is coming down since you have moved on to the G5s. I don't know. Has anybody bought Aristo 2s lately? Scott Thomas, 50 is a lot to pay for one phone. Well, Scott, it kind of depends on how you look at it. I won't pay $50 for a phone. I've been getting the LG G5s for right around 35, which is comparable to what I pay for Aristo 2s. I've had a couple of LG G5s that I got for under 30 that were in good shape, that were fine. So, you know, it just kind of depends. It just kind of depends what you can find out there. Just remember, don't buy any version but the Sprint version. I mean, there might be other versions that work. I know AT&T won't work. I'll tell you that flat out. I spent $35 for my current music app phone, which I'm okay paying $35 for that. Cashmagnet device limit is 4 devices per IP. That is absolutely correct. Should I buy a fan? It depends on how your setup is. But fans don't, you know, they definitely help. I don't know if you all caught Tuck Hustler today that he's quitting phone farming. Raise your hand if you watched that. Now take that hand and slap Tuck Hustler upside the head a few times and say, April Fool's is 6 months away, buddy. So Tuck Hustler is redoing his setup. I haven't caught his whole video, and I figured him having some gloves on today. I figured something was up. I didn't figure he had quit phone farming, but he's just revamping. He's running into the same stuff I ran into with all the bloated batteries, and I'm starting to get a little concerned that, you know, it could be, you know, it could be these UBs that I'm using. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Is 36 good for that phone? Yeah, I'd have no problem paying $36 for. Let's see. Here. How about if I do a little shopping real quick? We're gonna go way over, aren't we, folks? Now you gotta watch out because some of these don't come with batteries, and that's just dumb. Why they're taking the batteries out? Ooh, I don't know what this phone is. Oh, no. Okay, no, I was confused by the different numbers there. The screen is scratched and has white spots. Edges are scuffed. Back is scratched. Everything else works. See pictures. Auction includes battery, phone, charger, wall charger. Unless there's something, there's nothing funky with that. That's actually that's exactly the phone I would buy right there. And if one of you monsters doesn't get to that after the show, I will be buying that. I should have just bought it now, but I'm sure my credit card would pop up. And then all you guys would have free phones thanks to my credit card, right? So, yeah, Digital Farmer, yeah, he was pretty funny there.
Tech Hustler is such a good guy. You know, if you guys aren't signed up with Tech Hustler, get over there. Get over and sign up. Get him to 10,000 subscribers. That guy does such a good job. He's so personable. He does so many great videos. You know, I just wish I could do the videos that he does, but I don't. So I have made over 2,400 with Swagbucks over time and asked for a 1099 and they won't provide it. They say it's not income. Jeez, how do they say that? That's just crazy. Just for fun, me and my friend, we're going to make a Bitcoin farm. Me and Deacon, but because of you, we are going to phone farm because we can PayPal. I love hearing that. That makes me feel so great. It really does. That really does. That makes me feel good. I'm glad I could have a positive influence on others. Ben Smith, Mark, it's your responsibility to declare generic income. Yep. Ben, you're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct there. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. So, okay. Well, we are absolutely over time, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for sticking around. I am going to do a standalone video with this. And so I will promise to take videos that are not tipped on their side and unwatchable, or you know, a video that's is, you know, still downloading after like 2 hours. I don't know what's going on with it. So, hey, I appreciate each and every one of you, like I always do. You know, I wouldn't do this stuff if it wasn't for y'all. You know, just like just for fun there, you know, getting him and his buddy. You know. So, all right. See y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you. And be sure to give me a thumbs up if you would. I would really, really appreciate that. I like the interaction. And make sure you subscribe. Oh, I got rid of my bell. Maybe I can find it. Nope. Couldn't find it real quick. So, all right. See y'all. Y'all have a great night. And if for whatever reason, I don't have a video before the weekend, you have an awesome weekend. Y'all take care. Laters.